Thank you for choosing my presentation on CONSENS 3D, a method for extracting domain knowledge using a 3D environment. My name is Sergej Japs, and I'm mainly working on research in industrial projects in the automotive sector in the context of MBSE and requirements engineering. I'm working as a research associate, and I'm working on my PhD since 1.5 years. In total, I work on systems engineering and requirements engineering topics since 7.5 years. Of course, you can find me on Twitter, LinkedIn, and ResearchGate. I will motivate my topic on the evolution of product development and increasing product complexity using the example of the automotive industry. In the 80s, companies began using computer-aided engineering. In 2005, a number of model-based systems engineering approaches already existed. Around 2010 and 2015, standards were published that take into account the integrated consideration of safety and security in the development process. On the other hand, there is vehicle development. Since the 80s, you can open and lock your car by a remote control. Since 2015, you can buy partially autonomous vehicles with traffic jam assistance. In the near future, vehicles in a group, which represent a system of systems, will drive autonomously on the highway and will communicate with each other and with other systems. The problem is there is an increasing gap between the level of technology and the engineering level in the companies, especially regarding security vulnerabilities, which are safety relevant. There are already a number of hacks that have been performed on modern vehicles. An example, in 2019, security experts demonstrated the manipulation of the lane keeping assistant by just placing 3 stickers. What's next? Having driving vehicle groups or even whole fleets? My research question is, how can an interdisciplinary team of non-security experts be supported in the identification of threats in engineering at an early stage? Suppose we want to add new functions to a safety component integrated in the vehicle, such as the Advanced Driver Assistance System. With an MBSE, you can create a black box model of the vehicle, identify relevant environmental elements, and identify use cases and threat cases like automatic braking, slip regulation, or emergency communication. In my institute, hundreds of such workshops have been successfully held with industry participants from a wide range of sectors. I personally have held 10 such workshops so far. The problem with these workshops is that implicit knowledge of individual experts is not extracted for the whole group. Using a 3D environment, situational cognition, which means remembering, acting, and thinking in context, is made possible for the participants. By using MBSE in the 3D environment, the extraction of knowledge for the whole group is made possible. Our prototype, 3D Engineer, enables model-based systems engineering in a 3D environment. Place objects in a 3D environment, identify use cases and threat cases, identify relationships between the system and its environment in form of a structural black box model. In the shown case, there is an example of a relationship between the silver vehicle and the pedestrian, because the vehicle can detect the pedestrian by sensors. Furthermore, 3D Engineer enables the capturing of specified sequences. The example shows the following specified sequence. If a pedestrian is detected, the vehicle must calculate the distance to the pedestrian and await if necessary. In addition, the rear vehicle must be warned of this. The models implicitly created in 3D Engineer are extracted. After that, for further use of the models in the often used model-based systems engineering tool Cameo Systems Modeler, we have developed an own import plugin. We are currently testing the effectiveness of the method and tool based on the results of a project conducted over 5,200 hours with 130 master students. We are currently developing a VR port to increase immersion. Furthermore, we are working on a collaborative use of the 3D environment. Finally, we plan to test the method and the tool in different environments, such as the production environment. Thank you for choosing my presentation on CONSENS 3D.